Ooh, what's good YouTube? Target here and welcome to another episode of City of Garden Scenario. Today there's quite a bit of things that I want to work on, including working on something very specific, so let's just start working. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is actually go to our road panel, go page down and connect these two segments of road. I know some of you have noticed this quite a long time ago, but because I'm pre-recording a bunch of episodes in a row, I only saw that very late, so I apologize for that. But now this issue is fixed. Now, another thing that I would like to address on is something that someone actually suggested, which is making a segment of these low-density residentials over here and turning them into high-density residential but with high-rise ban, so that we have a nice contrast between our low-density suburbs and also our high-density skyscrapers, if you can call them that. So I think that's a wonderful idea. So I'm gonna go to our district tab, and I am first and foremost I'm gonna dezone this and turn it into high density. So let's just dezone that and zone all of this back again. Cannot forget to take this off. Good. And now we should have some very tall buildings be built in here. And now I'm gonna go to this district, the middle district, go to the policies, go to the city planning tab and select high-rise ban. And now we can come about over here and randomly dezone some buildings and turn them into high density. But these only will grow at about half the height of these buildings over here. So I think that will make quite a nice contrast. And I think I will dezone some low density and replace with high density in small increments. So for now I think I'm just gonna, let's see, maybe another batch, another small segment, like this, okay. And we'll wait for this to develop and then we'll dezone a more considerable part. I told you that today I wanted to build something very specific, and I didn't lie. What I want to do is basically expand the forestry industry. So I think we can expand it over to this location and actually connect with this railroad and provide a cargo station that will allow our city to export and import goods by rail. I think that will fit very nicely on this location, so I'm just gonna go to this tab. And for now I am going to buy this tile so that I have access to rail, but eventually I'll also want to buy this tile, so I'm just gonna purchase this tile over here. That's perfect. And I think I want to continue this road. And why is this a normal road? This should be a highway, shouldn't it? Let me just upgrade it, but not a one-way highway. That's not what I want. Okay, that's better. And let's upgrade the entire segments. Alright, there you go. And now I want to continue it to about maybe about over here. Okay. Now we have a very nice, this makes a very ugly curve over here. It's not very smooth, so let me just try to balance the terrain a little bit. Maybe if I set it to the maximum brush strength, I can, or maybe there's actually a better way. I can right click over here and just make a small ramp. Okay, beautiful. Let's try this again. Alright, much better. So now let's plan out how exactly I want this to be. I think I will have the cargo station at about a very central location, so somewhere around here, so that this can be forestry and also some forestry over here. So yeah, let's just do that. I think I will want to make a road that will come at about over here, and something like this, something like that. And now let's make a oval roundabout that you guys know I love to do. So I think this will be fine. Yeah, there you go, very symmetrical. And the same over here. Perfect. Now let's grab our cargo station and let's place it right in the middle. Very good. Let's just disable it for now so that we don't waste unnecessary money on this. And we should now connect it to the main railroad. Now for this, I think I will do a very straightforward connection. Maybe I'll make a perpendicular railroad that will come at about over here. Let me just delete this, and now I can make a connection kinda like this. I think this will be more than enough in managing traffic. Let me just check something. What was the angle of this? Need to keep that in mind. So that's an angle of 151. So I will also want an angle of 151 on this side. Except that the game does not allow me to do that. 151. There we go. And now we can connect this back on. So it was at about this junction. And there you go. Alright. That's perfect. Well, not perfect, but that will work for now. And now we can delete this. And I think I will wanna go at about here. Okay. Let's make a straight rail at about over there. And hopefully now I can make a very smooth connection. Will you allow me to do this? No, I think there's a better way for us to do that, which is delete this, make a small guideline, and there we go. Now we have a perfect guide. I don't really like the way this curve bends, so I'm gonna try this again. Maybe I'll make a smaller curve. Maybe even a bit more. Let's try this again. And there we go, that will work just fine for what we want. When we buy this tile over here, we can even make the connection over here and make a perfectly straight railroad. Let me just... oh yeah, I cannot buy another tile. I thought I could, but that's fine. We'll work with this. Now we can expand our forestry industry. And I will want to make a road that will cut through here. Maybe I can even make a road that will come at about over here. Good. And I don't know, I don't think it's necessary to make a bridge over here, even though that will cause some rail congestion or train congestion. But because this is the only connection and the only station that I'll have, I don't think this will be a problem. So let's just keep it for now and keep expanding this layout. I will want to make something along these lines. And I could even make some lines that are parallel to this layout. So let me just check out how can I do that. Alright, so I'll need roads that are parallel to this road. And now we can expand the layout. So I think I'm gonna make a connection over here. I'm at about there. I think I'm gonna delete this road. Alright. And let's adjust. Continue expanding the layout. Just like that. And I can come over there. Connect there. Good. And let's do the same over here. Make a small connection here. Delete this road. Make another 3-block gap. 3-block gap over here. You know, I don't really like how this road cuts through our layout, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Alright. And this one as well. And I'm just gonna continue this road. And I will connect it to here. And now I connect over here. Alright, perfect. And yeah, I think that will be our layout. Now we can just connect everything. I will want to provide some power to this thing, this station, of course. And I think we can continue this this pattern or this existing power line and connect it to here. Good. And now, actually, let me just rethink this. I will wanna come over here. Okay. Come at about there. Delete this power line. And I will want to connect everything to this area, maybe. Let me just expand this a bit further and make a connection there. Alright. Good. And now, before we forget, we need to make a similar district like this one. So I'm gonna zone it right about over here. Alright, district drawn, and now I just need to mimic the policies. So what is it that this one has? It will have, let me see, where is the schools out policy? Alright, here it is. And now I think it's only specializations. So let me just go to the district specializations, apply the self-sufficient buildings, apply the forestry industry, and also finally apply the organic and local produce. There we go. And now we can start zoning some stuff. And let me just check it out. I think I will want a small block over here just to connect with the power line. Let me just pause the simulation. And I will make another segment over here. Another one there. Maybe another one here. Alright. It's pretty good so far. Maybe some more industrial over here. Okay, not there. But maybe I can make another small segment over here. Good. I'm just placing this at random, so it looks very natural. And whoa, what do we have here? I didn't even notice this. Let's just fix it. Good. And let's rezone this. Okay. Maybe some more farms near the train line. And some more farms over here. Okay. And we can even add a bit more. We're being very conservative. And I think there's no need for that. And some over here as well. And over here. And some small ones in here. Alright. Alright, that's enough for farms. So now let's add a bit more houses, so that we provide some workers to the new factories. I am gonna provide and make some houses in here, one here, another one there, the same over here. Let's make them two separate. Okay. And let's mimic this on this side. Maybe we can add another house here, another house there, one here, and let's keep working on this. Maybe we'll make 4 houses over here, and another one over there. It's pretty good, pretty good. I really like the pattern that we're creating here. And now I'll just make some more houses here, one there, and just another one here. Okay, that's pretty good. I really like it. And yeah, let's just resume the simulation. Oh no, before I forget, we need to provide some water to the whole thing. So I almost forget about that. That's not good. So let's just grab it here, connect it there, and provide some water to our new cargo station. Connect it over here. Let's delete the unnecessary pipe, and let's connect everything over here. And I think we can connect the entire area. So I'm doing that right off the bat. Alright, perfect. Everything is connected. So yeah, let's just resume the simulation and see these things grow. Classic target. Forgetting to add additional power lines. Okay, so let me just do this temporarily. Good. And let's also enable this cargo station, which is something that I haven't done. So yeah, good. Alright, here we have it. We have quite a bunch of cargo activity. So let's just see how much they're being used. 20% load, that's not very much. Let's wait for some more cargo trains. Okay, here we have it, another one coming. And this one has a load of 100%. That's just insane. Let's just check it out and see how much trucks we'll get off this thing. That's a bunch of trucks, yeah. And I've also noticed a problem with this layout, which is the huge amount of traffic that is going through this road. So I think I'm just going to continue this and connect it directly to the highway. And now hopefully trucks will use this highway over here and only use this roundabout for exportation. Something else that I should do right now is make an additional connection to this station right about over here. So I think I wanna can add about here. Let's just make some guides, and I wanna make a connection at about how about like this? Nah, I don't like it. Maybe we can modify this a bit better to make it look just prettier. So let's go at about a straight line, and let's make another straight line over here, or maybe over here, or here. Okay, and let's just connect it, and yeah, I think that works out much better. And now we just have to connect it with this thing over here somehow, but we are very limited by space, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Perhaps I can make a very temporary connection if I come at about over here. Okay, and come here, make a few roads over here, and now I can connect this. That's very good. and connect it to this road as well. Let's see. Alright, perfect. Now we can delete this, and we can also make another connection here. Maybe we can just delete the whole thing and make a very small curve, or a very big curve, sorry, to that location. I think that works out much better. We can even delete this and just make the curve a bit bigger. And yeah, I think that will have to work for now. Let's just see how traffic develops in this area. Yeah, I think it's going on much smoothly. This area over here is a bit crowded, but maybe in the future we can work on that by making this rail a sunken railroad, so that the road can go right on top of the train tracks. Alright, but before I end this episode, there is something that I want to show you. So it seems that the high-res ban does not work with the self-sufficient buildings. So it seems that the self-sufficient buildings only have one height, which is the height that you're seeing over here. So yeah, we cannot have that smooth transition that we were talking about. But I think on the next episode we'll replace these residential buildings with office buildings without the IT cluster specialization, and those buildings hopefully will be able to get at about half the height of these buildings, and then we'll be able to have a smooth transition that I was talking about. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If so, please give it a like, it really helps out my channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow the development of this city. And finally, if you want to connect with me online, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have fun!